In this video, me and my buddy's gonna be doing the cheap versus expensive turkey hunting challenge. In just a moment, we're gonna be flipping a coin to see who gets what. For the expensive loadout, you're gonna get hunting blinds, ultra realistic turkey decoys, all the turkey related calls you could possibly imagine, top of the line TSS turkey shells, and last but definitely not least, my shotgun named the Smoky Spur. But let's shift our attention over to the cheap loadout. It's a lot simpler, I will say. You get one turkey call, one shotgun shell, $100 single shot 20 gauge, and then you get an inflatable turkey. Throughout this video, we're gonna be putting the two loadouts head to head. How much difference is the cost of the loadouts actually gonna matter when it comes to killing a turkey? So the objective is simple. Kill some turkeys, and then afterwards, I'm gonna be cooking it up into my award-winning recipe, turkey parmesan, and feeding it to the youth group at my church to see if it's any good. But without further ado, let's get started. So we flipped a coin, I got the expensive loadout, and Cody ended up getting the cheap loadout. All right, let's go through our loadouts and compare. My shotgun is the one I've used for a long time. Recently got it painted, KG camo, looks pretty cool. What's yours?
This one.
Single shot 20 gauge. Mine has a red dot sight. Pretty much if I can put a turkey's head inside of the sight, he's pretty much going down.
If you look at mine, you can't see the bead. It's got one, but you can't see it.
Mine's semi-automatic, so as much as I pull the trigger, I can pretty much reload in case I miss or something.
Mine's a single shot. So I do that every time.
I've got a specially made turkey hunting choke, which is gonna make the pattern really tight and make sure I get a bunch of pellets right there on its head.
Mine is modified. Don't even take chokes.
Kind of feel bad for Cody now. He's just getting thrown into this video with something small. Since there's a pretty big price gap in the cheap and expensive weapons, we're gonna set up some targets to see if there's actually a performance difference. Clear Ballistics actually sent me out a ballistics gel turkey, which will actually absorb and catch the pellets so that we can see how much damage they actually do. All right, slow-mo is recording. Let's scoot back a little bit more to right here in this little ditch, and we should be good there. Oh! I think that got him good. You can see the pattern isn't super tight, but we got 3 pellets straight through the head, and they actually went all the way through the head, and even the ones that went into the body went all the way into here. Plenty of damage. Definitely enough damage to kill a turkey, for sure. But we're gonna have to get close.
It's gonna have to be close.
Let me try mine and we'll see what we can do. It looks like it's still low. That's something I'm gonna have to make adjustments. Look at all the BBs. See, if I can make an adjustment to my sight, which I can because I have an adjustable red dot, I can scoot these pellets up and get all those little holes right there. If I can do that, this turkey is not going anywhere at all. Turkey season starts up in 3 days, so we've still got a little bit of time before it's game time. All right, guys, so opening day of turkey season is tomorrow, but we're gonna go to Papa John's real quick, and I'm gonna show you something you may be interested in, and it's the Upside app. The Upside app is a free app to where you can earn real cash back on things you're already buying, like groceries, gas, and even restaurants, which is where we're going right now to Papa John's. And give me a second, I'll pull over right up here so I can actually show you what I'm talking about. So you just open up the app, take a look at the map, and you can see all kinds of places. There's a BP with 31 cents a gallon cash back. And for food, up here's Chili's and Jersey Mike's for 5%. Over here at the Rick House is literally 18% cash back. As for me, I think I'm gonna go to Papa John's. And here, I'm actually gonna be getting 15% cash back, which is a lot of money off a pizza. No coupons, no points, just straight up cash back. People using Upside are making up to $280 a year, and that adds up. So download the free Upside app and use promo code KG10. You'll get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon of gas on your first tank. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen to claim it right now. Can I just get a pepperoni pizza? And can I get a few extra peppers?
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you. All right, they're making the pizza right now. And just from this one pizza, I earned $1.47 back. That I can pretty well choose to cash out for straight cash or Bass Pro gift card. That's probably what I'll do. Thank you.
I put some peppers in there.
Thank you. Next stop, Mammy's crib. All I got to say is you better get you some.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just eat it myself then.
You better get you some.
Yeah. All right, Mammy, I'll give you some free pizza, but I want something in return.
What do you want?
I want some turkey hunting advice. Turkey season comes in tomorrow. How do I kill one?
She'll look but good. Is that right?
What?
She'll look good when you, while you
But
kill
how do I
them.
do it? I need some tips.
Need some hot
Tips.
tips.
That's worth that.
That was good.
And it is the first hunt with the Jeep gun. This is the earliest I woke up in a long. Once we arrived to the property, it didn't take us long to hear some turkeys gobbling. So we headed on into the field to get set up. And this is when Cody pulls out the inflatable turkey. From there, our best option was to tuck into the tree line and call just a little bit to let the turkeys know we were there. At this point, we can hear a gobbler gobbling up in the mountain. He's still in his tree and he's not flew down to the ground yet. But our plan is if we call enough, maybe he'll fly right down into the field. And after a few minutes, that's exactly what he did. But he flew down to the other side of the field, about 250 yards away. He's a lot closer. I'd say he's on his way. He's definitely on his way. He's moving. Yeah, he is definitely in the field right now. Lucky for us, though, we got some bushes that's going to be blocking that, so he shouldn't be able to see us until he gets right upon us. At this point, the best thing we can do is leave it up to the decoy to draw the turkey over here. But then comes in the real question. Will this $8 inflatable balloon decoy actually be enough? Or will the turkeys figure it out and not be fooled? And if all goes well, he should move right on over to us, straight in front of us, to check out the decoy. And after about 30 minutes, that's exactly what he did. Except he wasn't exactly alone. There was actually 2 toms. Although we only heard one gobbler, there was 2 of them together. Which from one standpoint makes it better because we have 2 different options to shoot, but it also makes it a lot harder since now there's 2 different sets of eyes looking for something to move. And with turkeys, you can't move much or they'll see you and get gone. So as they're moving closer and closer, we just gotta be as still as possible and not make any crazy movements. No, he's getting close. He's getting very close. Get ready. At this point, the turkey's only 35 yards away. This distance of shot with the expensive loadout would be so easy. It would literally be 100% kill. But with the cheap loadout, we've got to know our limitations. And after patterning the gun a few days ago, we know that we can't take this shot. We're going to have to wait for him to get closer. Yeah, a little bit. But after some time, they just didn't. And whether they just got bored, seen something on the other side of the field, or figured out our balloon turkey was fake, I'm not really sure, but they turned around and they just started walking back, getting further and further away, and at this point, they were gone. We had our chance, they just never got close enough for the $100 turkey gun. Until about 20 minutes later, and we seen both those turkeys in a full march coming down the field. I wasn't really sure what was happening, and they definitely wasn't coming to the decoy. They were just making a beeline out of the field. Once again, they gave us perfect open shot, but this time it was about 40 yards. Definitely couldn't do that with the cheap gun. But then we noticed there were some jakes behind them, and these jakes hadn't seen our decoy yet, so maybe they'll come on in. If you don't know, there's pretty much 3 types of turkeys. There's a hen, which is a female turkey. We can't shoot those. We have a tom, which is an adult male, really big beard, and a big old body. And then you have a jake, which is pretty much a teenage male turkey. They've got a short little beard, and they're not nearly as smart. But they're definitely a legal bird to hunt. So if our balloon turkey can draw them in close enough, we're definitely gonna take the shot. I think when those jakes see the decoy, they're gonna get really interested. Yeah, that front one's a hen, but these two in the back are jakes. If you get a shot on a jake, I'd say take it. They'll taste the same. I'll be ready anytime. Yes! Go, 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 go! Go get it, get it, get it, get it! It ain't a tom, but that we will take it. Oh, yes. Let's stinking go. Yes. That's perfect. Opening day. What a story. That big tom was strutting right here, but like...
I couldn't shoot him. He was like right here. That stick was in the way.
Yeah, he had the stick in the way, and also right whenever he was about ready to, that he turned away, and then he just started leaving. And then luckily, those 2 jakes hadn't seen the decoy before, and they were heading straight towards it. Let's go. And if we would have had, say, the expensive loadout, we could have killed those toms
Easily.
the whole time.
I wouldn't have been scared to even shoot the toms.
No.
With that stick being there, I thought it would just destroy the pattern.
Well, there you go. Hold up that turkey. That's crazy. Let's go. Little spurs and a little bitty beard, but still legal turkey. Still has a good meat. And with that shotgun,
I'll take it.
I'll take that too.
Pressure's on you now.
And we're back out here turkey hunting, this time with the expensive loadout. And it is currently Monday. This is important because I've actually got to feed the kids at church Wednesday, so I don't exactly have forever. Anyways, I started off my morning trying to get a shot gobble. For whatever reason, whenever turkeys hear a really loud noise, they just gobble. Kind of weird, don't understand it, but I'll take it. To do this, I started with an owl call. But unfortunately, I wasn't hearing anything. But with my budget, I have a ton of different calls. So let's switch up to a crow and see if we can get a gobble with it. Okay, well, maybe a woodpecker call. Let's try that. Yeah, well, we didn't really get anything with that one either. From there, I decided to pack up and just leave and go to Gary Pond where Cody killed his turkey a few days ago. But as I was driving up, I actually spooked the 2 toms that we had seen the other day. No, oh wait, there's another one. There's 2 of them. I might have just spooked them. I definitely just spooked them. For the rest of the day, I hunted around, but I just wasn't able to get anything. That's all normal. Things like that happen. But by the way it's looking, just having a really expensive budget isn't going to guarantee me a turkey. And now it's Tuesday. The deadline for getting this turkey meat is getting pretty close. I've got this hunt and tomorrow's hunt, and if I don't get a turkey, I don't have anything to feed them. I guess I have to get Little Caesars because that's what I usually do whenever I can't kill stuff. Anyways, for today's hunt, we're going to be starting off at Gary Pond. We've seen turkeys here every single time we've hunted here. And today, I seen them again. Except a lot earlier than I wanted to. Because as I was walking to the field, they flew down. Meaning, I was late. And I was too late. The best I could do is set up in the corner of the woods and call a little bit. But the turkeys were already where they wanted to be. Right in the middle of the field. And I couldn't get to them. Tuesday's hunt is officially over, and I still don't have turkey meat. Seems like the more expensive loadout really doesn't have anything to do with turkey hunting. But let's come back in the morning, same spot, a lot earlier, and let's see if we can actually get it done. It's our last chance we have. Today's the day. And this time, I got in a lot earlier than I did the day before. I learned from my lesson, and now I'm ready to capitalize on it. We're going in early, we're gonna set up right where the turkey landed yesterday morning. And if all goes well, we may just get a shot on him as soon as he lands. Oh snap, there's already turkeys out here. Just kidding, haha, gotcha, April Fools. These are actually my decoys that I set up yesterday evening so that I couldn't use it as an excuse to be late today. Yeah, yep. See what I did there? And by the way, they are gobbling every breath up there. And they've been flying straight down into this field every single day. So I'm not expecting it to be any different. I really hope that we can seal the deal today. I have all the best guns, the best ammo, the best decoys, blinds, awesome turkey vests, calls. And even though I have all those things, it doesn't change what the turkey does at all. The turkey still does what the turkey does, and I have to figure out how to kill it. So far, I ain't done that. But that's what makes it fun. Because it ain't just about having expensive stuff. It's about hunting, and how good are you actually. But here we go, hunt number 4. This turkey's about to fly down. Let's see if I can get him today. And there we go. I've done everything I've needed to do. I got into the spot early. I had my decoy set out. And I called just enough to let him know where I'm at. If everything goes to plan and everything works out the same way it has all week long, these turkeys have potential to fly down right in front of me, and this be one of the quickest turkey hunts in history. They're flying down right here too. And just like I felt they would, they did. They flew down from the mountain, landed right in front of the decoys, which also just happens to be right in front of me. The one that landed right in front of me happened to be the Jake, and I didn't really want to shoot him if I didn't have to. Luckily, the other turkey that flew down happened to be a pretty big tom, but I'm going to have to do something fast, because that Jake ended up seeing me, and he's about to alert the whole group. Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby! This hunt honestly worked out about as perfect as it possibly could. I told you! I told you! Oh. He was literally dead. Oh, hey, he dead! No. Get down, bird! Update. I got him. He's dead now. I can confirm. He don't have much of a hit anymore. And that is the expensive loadout turkey. There's his spurs. Up here's his beard. Pretty nice. One thing about this turkey is that the expensive didn't kill it. It was the experience that I gained this entire week of just knowing where they like to be. But the hunting part of this video is officially over. I've got a big old turkey. It's time to pull out the KG pocket knife, skin it up, and we're cooking up turkey parmesan. And now it's Wednesday, and it's time for Cooking with KG. We're gonna be cooking my world famous recipe, turkey parmesan. We're gonna start by taking the turkey, cutting it up into little strips. Then you're gonna take your Desert Eagle, beat it up a little bit, that way it's nice and tender. And now it's time to bread it. We need flour, eggs, and breadcrumbs. First we put them all into the flour, then all of them into the egg, and then into the breadcrumbs, and that should give it a nice crispy taste. Ooh yeah, really good. Good job, yay. Looking good. Good job. Everybody go down in the comments and comment something really encouraging about my cookie, please. Okay, thank you, bye. Then you put them in some oil and fry them up. Looking good. While that's cooking, we can get our spaghetti ready. Water in a pot, pot on heat. Boom. We're gonna put salt and oregano in it. Then we flip the turkey tenders. But then disaster struck. The first ever injury in Cooking with KG history has just happened. And it could potentially be fatal. I dropped the Desert Eagle on my toe. I'm literally bleeding. But we can't just quit. The show must go on. The show must go on. Although I do not have a toe anymore. We take the tenders out. We put in the spaghetti. That does not feel right. Then it's time to make the meat sauce. Out of deer, of course. Stirring that spaghetti, stirring that meat. And then we add our sauce and we make it all good and together. Then once both are done, boom. Add them together, mix them up, and this is gonna be the base of our turkey parmesan. The only step we have left now is to put it all together and bake it. But I'm not gonna do that for about 10 minutes, so I have a little bit of time to spare. All right, guys, we're at the final leg of this race. Oh, speaking of leg, I think I broke mine. Toe, to be exact. It's not been easy, but I've kept cooking. We've only got one step left, and that's to put it all together and put it in the oven for the last 30 minutes before I take it. Oh, no, it's purple. I really hope this isn't gonna ruin the cooking segment for you, but my toe is now purple. I'm 100% gonna wash my hands, just for all you guys that are watching this. From here, it's pretty simple. We're just gonna put the spaghetti in the pan, and then we bring our turkey. We're gonna layer it over the top, a little more sauce over top, and then, with my secret weapon, mozzarella cheese, sprinkling over top, all that, ooh, looking good, ooh, ah, ah, ooh. And finishing off with a little sprinkle of parmesan all across the top. Into the oven. We're gonna slap that baby in the oven until the cheese starts melting. Then, game time. Let's pull it out, seal it up in my double-decker Rachel Ray casserole dish carrying bag, and then it's time to go. All right, guys, I am heading to the church now. Slightly nervous because I've cooked for these people quite a bit, and it's not always been good. And here we go, the moment of truth. You see, this is a big moment for me. I've cooked for these kids quite a bit. Everything from squirrel dumplings to pigeon poppers, deer sliders, and the results hasn't always been, well, good.
What's
jalapeno,
the
deer,
meat
bacon,
in this?
Birds by night. What are they? The bacon good this time is actually using the deer, jalapeno,
What's the meat?
In fact, they've hardly ever been good. So this is a pretty big moment. In the past, my goal had simply been to make food that didn't hurt anybody again. But this time, I want to make food that actually tastes good. And it all comes down to this. The final taste test.
What?
What for like $75?
Whatever this is.
You got the middle though.
Listen, a lot better than expected for Kendall's cooking. I give it a 8 out of 10.
Excellent.
Good?
10 out of 10.
Overall, I think it went pretty good. No one threw up, and I'm not really sure how it went for the rest of the night for them, but we're not gonna worry about that, okay? We're gonna take it as a big win. Comment below if you have any other cool recipes you think I should try. Click right over here if you wanna watch another noob versus pro turkey hunting video, or right over here where I hunted squirrels with a bow and then fed them to the people at my church as well.